political climate as it is, it may be no surprise that millions of North Carolina voters don't want to identify with either party.
When we say millions, we're really talking about registered unaffiliated voters. But that doesn't mean some people aren't choosing a side. When it comes to the presidential frontrunners, there's no doubt that purple North Carolina is part of the equation when it comes to winning next November. The campaigns will likely be crunching a lot of numbers now that we know how voter affiliations compare to this time last year, including party switchovers. While the largest percentages switched to unaffiliated, Republicans recruited more party changers than Democrats.
If somebody is switching from registered Democrat in today's political environment to registered Republican, that tells me that they had a real decision to make. They were leaving their former party, moving to the other party. And that could be a worrisome sign for the Democrats.
Catawba College political scientist Michael Bitzer has also crunched the stats.
For the Republicans, it's certainly the same thing, but they're not seeing as many numbers being exodus out of the whole dynamic as registered Democrats. It's a small chunk of the 7.4 million registered voters in this state, but it does certainly send a cue or signal as to what people are thinking about. And it takes effort to go change your party registration.
So who are the winners and losers in the last 365 days? Unaffiliated remains the largest voting bloc in the state, followed by Democrats and then Republicans. But Democrats still lost more than 91,000 voters compared to Republicans losing around 17,000. The big gainer, again, unaffiliated at more than 38,000. However, that final number comes with a side note.
The number of swing voters in this state, anywhere from 3 to 5% of the total electorate. So you're talking about 95% of the electorate really is a partisan, whether they are registered for the party or whether they are masking their political affiliation.
And Professor Bitzer and the rest of us are going to be really watching the next couple of months as well, because we'll see these numbers switch around some more,
right,
as there's an opportunity still, of course, to switch your registration.
And have the parties lost registrations for other reasons?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
A big part of that is because people have moved out of state. We've also had, deaths that have occurred. Right. And then people haven't been active through 2 major election cycles, may have been removed as well, shown as non-active.
All right, Russ, thanks.
Yeah, you bet.